Takeaway Chinese, where you can take some Chinese away and experience progress day by day. Takeaway Chinese, we will promise you a difference.
你好，欢迎收听随行汉语 Welcome to Takeaway Chinese. I'm Niu Honglin. Joining me today is Steve Heatherly. Hello, Steve.
新年快乐，恭喜发财。
Good. 新年快乐 to you too.
Thank you.
Hey, the start of the year already. 2025. I cannot believe this.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
We talked about it a little bit last time, didn't we, at the beginning of the show, where we always have that feeling of surprise and shock that the end of the year has come and a new year is coming and we have to talk about that and what are we going to do and we have to make all of our plans. But don't forget as well that we have to say expressions like this to each other to help celebrate the new year.
Yes, and in the meantime, we always asked, what is your New Year resolution? What do you want to achieve for the coming year? So we're doing that to our lovely friends online too. Mm-hmm. They do not get to escape. They have to think about their coming year, their New Year resolution as well.
This can be a stress-inducing question.
It is.
For many people. You know, so many people love to plan. A lot of people I know get really excited at the end of the year when I bet you're one of those people too. When the new planners come out.
I have to admit, I've got the new one.
I knew it.
A month before 2025 actually arrived.
Oh, you know why? 班委.
班委, yes, I have some 班委 around me.
In a good way.
我班委很重.
A lot of people get really excited about those. My wife does as well. And therefore, I think for many people like that, maybe what's your New Year's resolution is not that stressful a question because, you know, those types of people perhaps like to plan things out, right?
Something to expect, to look forward to.
But for other people who don't usually make plans, you know, what's your New Year's resolution? I don't know. I've even heard people say, my resolution is to not make resolutions.
That is a good resolution, an easy to make resolution to achieve.
Can't fail if you don't try.
Well, for today's episode, at least no matter what kind of people you are, we can give you some Chinese expressions around this theme. No matter if you like to plan, you enjoy New Year's resolution, you despise the idea of fixing 12 months and pretending it's a new phase, no matter which, you get to know how to say those things in Chinese, and that is always a good thing. Mm-hmm. So for our dear listeners, if you're interested in Chinese culture and you want to get a grip on the Chinese language, then this is the show for you. Stick with us for 30 minutes and you soon see the rewards. And for more fun Chinese learning, follow our Facebook page, Learn Chinese, to watch many fun videos and live streams. But now, let's provide you with some free Chinese for takeaway. First things first, you already know how to say 新年快乐, Happy New Year, 恭喜发财, may you great fortune for the coming new year.
Yes.
Really good expressions,
Happy
by the
New
way.
Year and make a lot of money.
Yeah, make a lot of money, very important. So, we already know New Year is 新年.
新年.
Yes, and in Chinese, we do not really have a fixed word or phrase for New Year resolution, but we do have a New Year plan.
Okay.
That is 新年计划.
新年计划.
Yes, and that would be the plan for the coming year.
So resolution is a different word in Chinese than plan, right?
Different words.
But you don't, for the expression, you don't say New Year's resolution. I mean, translation.
Translation-wise.
You say New Year's plan.
Or you say New Year's wish.
Oh, okay.
Which is easier, right?
Yep.
So New Year's wish would be 新年愿望.
新年愿望.
Yes, 愿望. 愿 carries the meaning of thinking about something that you want to achieve. And 望 actually carries the meaning of look far. So if you look far and think about the kind of thing that you wish that can happen for the future, then that'll be your wish.
Your dream.
愿望, your dream. 新年愿望.
新年愿望.
Yes.
Or 新年 计划.
Yes, 新年计划 would be your New Year plan. For New Year plan, I think it's relatively speaking, I don't know, maybe it's just the feeling of the words. My feeling is that 新年计划 would be a bit more practical.
Yeah, like literal things that
You
you're
have
going
things
to do.
written down already.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, and also if we really, really, really want to say New Year resolution, you can kind of translate it as 新年决心. So when you're putting your foot down, when you're putting your heart, fixing your heart on a certain goal, then you're determined to do it.
Understood. But that's, of the three that you've mentioned so far, the word resolution, the last one, is the least used.
Yeah.
Understood.
And you can also have, for example, 新年目标.
新年目标.
目标.
目标.
Yes, 目标 is an aim or a goal. Something it's also very concrete, very specific, something you can definitely achieve and you can measure. It's kind of like if I want to lose weight, it's kind of like my New Year's wish. If I want to look great, it's kind of like a New Year resolution or wish. But if I want to lose 20 pounds, that is a New Year goal. That is a 新年目标.
新年目标.
Yes.
Yeah, something specific and concrete. Got
Yeah,
it.
in my mind, that is what it is. And definitely, you can also have 新年希望, but I feel like 希望 is not as catchy as 愿望, in my opinion.
What's
希望?
希望?
希望 is kind of like hope.
But with all of these, the meaning is really quite
similar. Yeah. And when we are asked, what is your New Year's resolution? Another quite common follow-up question would be, have you achieved your last year's New Year resolution?
Oh, yes. Nobody likes that question.
Nobody likes that.
Yeah.
But definitely you can learn the Chinese word for achieve or complete. That is 完成.
完成.
Yes, 完成. 完 means finish. 成, 成功, success.
So you don't put these together, right? 新年完成. You don't say those together.
No, you don't say those together.
Right.
You say 完成新年目标. So complete your New Year's goal.
Got it.
完成新年目标.
Okay, so these are words that you use specifically at this time of year.
Yeah, if you put them all together.
Yeah, right. Yeah, if you separate them, you can use them anytime you want. But when you put them together, it's specific to this time.
Yes. And I want to ask, what is your New Year resolution? Do you have one for this year?
Yeah, remember I talked about those people who get excited about the planners that come out? I always give them away.
Oh, really?
Yes.
You don't make plans at all?
Not really. I mean, I can talk about things that I want to do in 2025. For example, I want to get home to see my family, that's for sure. I want to improve my Chinese language abilities, that is for sure. But what I don't usually do is I don't set the 新年目标 because I feel like if we set the New Year's goal, for example, books, I want to read, 12 books a month, something like that. And then you don't read 12 books a month, then you're setting yourself up for disappointment quite early in the year. Now, that's only the way I think. Not everyone thinks like that. That's why I don't like to set very specific 新年目标
Yeah, I
for
understand.
myself.
Yes. And previously, actually only 2 years ago, when we were talking about New Year's resolution and stuff, I remember myself saying, this is so artificial. I mean, you live this really long life and it's fluctuated and you can make a decision to achieve something every day. It does not have to be the start of the year in 12 months and saying that is a fixed amount of time and giving it meaning is only you giving it meaning. It doesn't really mean anything. Now, I feel like I was just too young and naive. And we do need a sense of ritual. In Chinese, we say 仪式感, a sense of ritual. Literally, 仪式 is a ritual. And 感觉, we talked about it. That's feeling. So we do need a little bit of that in life to spice things up a little bit.
Yeah.
And actually, you don't really make a wish every day. You at the end of the year or the starting of the year, it is the time that the entire atmosphere encourage you to think about, to reflect on your past and think about your future. That's perfect timing and just blend in with the atmosphere.
Yeah.
So I do like to make New Year wishes, and I do even would ask. At the very beginning of the show, we talked about it. We pressured our lovely friends online to send us their New Year resolution.
Let's get to them.
New Year wishes. And we've got some really nice and fun and cute response. And some ones that I really, really do hope they can achieve. For example, we have Marco Meta saying, quit smoking and we'll be starting to learn Chinese. You have to do this.
Oh, yes. Quit smoking, definitely, Marco. And congratulations on starting to study Chinese. You've come to the right place.
Yes. And if you can actually quit smoking, I'd like to teach you this word, which I think is one of my New Year's resolution. That is stay healthy.
Yes.
Yeah, very important.
How do you say that?
保持健康.
保持健康.
Yes. So 保持 is stay or keep. And 健康 is healthy.
健康.
健康.
Got it.
Actually, I think 健 carries the meaning that all of your body parts are intact and are, together. And 康 is talking about the state of your health. Your state of health is really good. So putting together, it's like mentally, physically, entirely, you are in a good condition.
And Marco, we hope that all of your body parts stay intact
yes,
in 2025.
And healthy and everything.
Exactly.
Yes. 保持健康. That's a good one.
We have another one from Chris Hosing Loy. To travel, this is the New Year's resolution, to travel to beautiful China.
Yay! How do you say travel in Chinese? 旅行.
旅行.
Yes. So 旅行 is like go to different places. Actually, the character 行 carries the meaning of walk. So 步行, it means walk around.
Yeah.
And 人行道, 人 is person, 行 is walk, 道 is way. So that's the pedestrian part of the road. So 人行道. So 行 carries the meaning of walk around. 旅行 is like travel to different places and enjoy local culture and everything.
Well, Chris, hopefully, or maybe you can take advantage of the visa-free policies that have made it so convenient for people to come and experience this beautiful country. And you're right.
So many different countries nowadays enjoy the visa waiver policy.
Over 50, I think, was the last update that I heard. And so many different ports of entry as well, which is a wonderful thing because it means that you can kind of choose your starting point at different points around China.
Yeah. And I think Mary Jones has a similar idea about traveling, about 旅行, saying to travel with an open heart and mind so that all previous thoughts and beliefs can be put aside to learn the truth and reality of the countries I will be traveling to in 2025.
Oh, that's a very deep message, isn't it?
Yes.
Travel with an open heart and an open mind so that all previous thoughts and beliefs can be put aside. Yeah, I really honestly believe this, Marie. And I really believe that we kind of have these preconceived notions, right? Maybe before you go to, I don't know, Italy, you have some ideas in your head about what will be good about Italy or what will be bad about Italy. But those things are influenced by the media or sometimes other people's opinions, people who have traveled there. But you never know until you get there yourself. And when you do it yourself, then you really know the wonderful truth about the cultures and the foods and all of that great stuff when you get to go and travel around China by yourself or travel around the world by yourself.
Yes, definitely. And here in China, we have a saying, 耳听为虚，眼见为实. 耳 is your 耳朵, is your ear. 听, hear or listen to. 为 means is. 虚 is like it's something not concrete. It's something, it might be false. It might not be true. So the things that you hear might not be true.
Right.
The stories that you heard might not be true. And 眼 is your 眼睛, your eye. 见, 看见, see. 为 is 实 solid. You have to see with your own eyes.
See for yourself.
See for yourself. You have to come to China and talk to the people, eat local food, stay in the hotel, read the characters that you do not know how to read, and find someone to help you translate, and
Yes.
then you know the country.
Absolutely. Marie, thanks for the message, and best of luck with your travel in 2025. Here's another one. This is from Tamix Rita. My New Year's resolution is to watch a Chinese movie every week in Chinese with Hanzi subtitles because I have reached a very high level in language knowledge, but I'm still struggling a lot expressing myself. I think listening to media products can help me more.
Ooh, very ambitious. And I would say definitely you are with good language skill already because you set the bar quite high with Hanzi, with Chinese character subtitle.
Yeah, right. So that means that you can watch the film and read those subtitles in time before the scene changes and the new subtitles come out. That's very impressive. It's gonna take me a few years to get there.
That is very impressive. I think you should make that one of your New Year's resolutions.
It is my New Year's resolution for the year 2061.
Learn Chinese well. I'm only talking about learn Chinese well.
Yeah. Oh,
Putting
right,
more
right,
time in learning Chinese, not reading Chinese subtitles.
Right.
Okay, so learn Chinese well. Let's start by learning how to say learn Chinese well. 学好中文.
学好中文.
Perfect. So 学 means to learn, to study. 好 is well, so to learn it well. 学好. And 中文, Chinese. 学好中文.
学好中文.
Perfect. 学好中文. Learn Chinese well. And that is the resolution, the New Year's resolution we received a lot on our page. Because at the end of the day, we are the Learn Chinese.
Yeah, it would be weird if they said learn German on the Takeaway Chinese homepage.
A little weird. We cannot help you. We would, applaud for you, but it's hard for us to help you with that.
We have another one from Alexi Ndaba Omule, and I apologize if I got your name wrong, but I think I might have gotten it right. Anyway, it says, to get the man I've spent 11 years with back in my life, as well as get the job that pays so I can build a home for my kids.
Wow.
That's a huge goal for 2025.
But good luck with that. I think
100% good luck with that.
I think you can do it as long as you. Sometimes the things that are I feel like sometimes the most challenging part of a goal is to set the goal right.
Yeah, right.
Especially when it comes to relationships, when it comes to who you want in your life and who you want to remove from your life. Making the decision, thinking about it clear and make the decision is actually half done.
Yeah.
Once you realize what to do, you can do it well.
And then getting the action plan in place is the next step. Alexi, good luck. And please do send another message and let us know how that's going. And I hope you get that man back in your life.
Yes. And at the same time, even though I don't think it's the word of this year, it has been the word that I have learned at least the previous 1 or 2 years. That is intimate relationship. 亲密关系.
亲密关系.
Yes, 亲密 is intimate and 关系 is relationship. It's a word that starts to be trendy online. People talk about when it comes to intimate relationships, when it comes to 亲密关系, we have to be careful. We have to stop being super nice to strangers and maybe coworkers and friends and being mean and a little bit selfish to our significant other because they're so close to us. We have to learn to know how to best maintain a 亲密关系. And I think that is something I'm still learning.
I think it's a lifelong journey, that one. Trying to create that perfect balance for an intimate relationship, albeit with your friends or your coworkers or your romantic partners.
Yes.
Alexi, thanks for the message. Do we have another one?
Yes, we do. Actually, we have many ones saying practice speaking Chinese more, getting Chinese visa, understand Chinese and other Asian languages more, to work again in China from Kathy G. You have been working in China? Oh, that is, Yeah, come back to China. That I think is definitely a good goal. And I do hope you achieve that goal. I think a lot of these different New Year's resolution have something to do with be a better version of ourselves. And I like to say that too. And hopefully I can teach you how to say that in Chinese. That is 成为更好的自己.
Okay, I want to learn this one
Yes,
as well.
成为.
成为.
It means become.
Okay.
And 更好. 更 is better version. We know 更高 means taller. 更远 means further away. So 更 is like the better state of something. And 好 is good. So 更好 would be better.
成为更好
的.
的.
That's the apostrophe S.
Really?
Yes.
Really? I didn't know that was a thing.
It was a thing. It can be a thing. So 的, you can put 的 between a adjective and a noun. You can also use the kind of like apostrophe S.
So that's the signal for possession.
Yes.
To be possessive of something.
So for example, 我的笔, my pen. So 我, it's I. Apostrophe S.
Yeah.
笔, pen. So my pen.
Got it.
Yeah, that's the idea. So 更好的自己. This 的 actually I feel like it's more like a 的 in between the adjective and the noun. And 自己 is because 自己 is self. Oneself.
Okay. So 成为更好的
自己.
自己.
Yes. So become better version of ourselves.
Wow, that's a good one. I think you're right. Yeah, somehow, some way. And to complete my thought from before, where I said I don't make New Year's goals or New Year's resolutions, 新年目标, I always have the same kind of wish every year. And I think if we all have this, it's a good idea. Somehow, some way, try to make sure that the new year is better than the year before. And that could be any improvement in a personal relationship. It could be a work improvement. Maybe you get a promotion or something like that. It could be moving to a new house, or if not moving to a new house, maybe you just change the interior somehow, some way so that you enjoy it more.
Yes.
What I mean is, it doesn't have to be drastic changes, but just try to make the new year more enjoyable for you than it was the previous year. And then that improves your self. So it's connected to the 成为更好的自己.
Perfect. 成为更好的自己. And those are some comments and New Year's resolutions that we have received on Takeaway Chinese, for Takeaway Chinese on our social media platforms. Actually, here in China, for the young people out there, they have a lot of fun and quite constructive New Year's resolutions. And let's talk about those. Some new ways young people can improve themselves in the new year. And one thing I have to say, it definitely is one of my New Year's resolution is to incorporate artificial intelligence into my learning routine.
Yeah, absolutely. Particularly if you have AI in your office, then not just learning, because it's new for so many people, right? And offices and employees and even bosses are still trying to figure out how to incorporate it well. But yes, learning how to use it to its fullest, I think, will be the goal of a lot of people in 2025.
I don't think I can even be that ambitious. I feel like artificial intelligence technology is definitely developing faster than the pace that I am learning it or mastering it.
Yeah.
So my goal is to figure out what it can help me at my state the best, and maybe build a little AI agent for myself, putting in the data that I use and the kind of material that I wanted to learn and train it to better help me. That's the only thing that I can do.
It sounds like this AI is going to have a name with a little hat.
With a little hat. That's too much. That I will be definitely attached to that if it happens.
Yeah, right.
Oh, by the way, allow me to share with you how to say artificial intelligence in Chinese.
Just AI, no?
You can say AI and people definitely understand AI, but if you want the proper Chinese name, it would be 人工智能.
Oh, that's a tough one.
人工, 人 is person.
人工.
Yes, 人工 actually means artificial. So 人 is a person, a people. And 工 here means work. So 人工 is like person made. So something made by people. Artificial.
Yes. Got it.
And intelligence, 智能, 智 carries the meaning of smart or intelligent, 智慧, 智. And 能 is 能力 or ability. It's ability, capability, or a smart entity, something.
Made by people, smart ability is the rough translation to English, I guess.
人工智能.
人工智能.
Yeah, it's definitely one of the key words of these years. Happening so fast.
It's overwhelming.
Overwhelming, definitely.
Yeah, it's always in the news. It's always being discussed around coffee shops, between friends. It's just everywhere all the time. And I think, for a lot of people, it's time to get over that overwhelmed feeling or a feeling of being overwhelmed in 2025 and put AI to use for you.
Yes, and don't be intimidated. It's only something that we have been developing and witnessing a breakthrough. It's definitely still technology, and we have always been the master of new technologies.
100%.
Yes. And another funny one I find is to attend night school. Do you know about the modern night school? 夜校, 夜晚 as night, and 校学校 school, night school.
What is that?
Because actually for our parents' generation, they have the idea of 夜校, a night school, in the sense that during daytime, they work probably in a factory or any kind of manual labor work. And during nighttime, they actually go to school to learn about the skills that they want to acquire so that they can find a new job.
Wonderful.
So for example, in the 夜校, in the night schools, they would learn, for instance, accounting. Or they learn sewing.
Yeah, some type of self-improvement skill.
Yes, and during those times, it was very practical and it was for future career development. Yet, for today's young people, these 夜校 night schools actually would teach something like guitar or calligraphy or oil painting.
So some of the skills you'll learn there might be incorporated into your career, or it could just be something you're learning as a hobby.
As a hobby, and enjoy that.
Have you ever learned to play the guitar, by the way?
For several months.
Yeah? How did it go?
Actually, it went really well until I just gave it up, and it has been more than 10 years, and now I don't know how to do it anymore.
You know what I did? A friend of mine, he's this incredible guitar player, so I asked him to teach me, and he did. And he said the best way to learn is learn a song, and then you'll learn some chords in that song. Start with a simple song, and then move on to another song where the chord progression is a little bit more complicated. Well, I spent a month learning how to play. I don't know if you've ever heard of the band Oasis. It's a Western band. I spent a month learning how to play an Oasis song. And then I did. I learned it. I could play it. And I could sing it while I play it.
Ooh.
And what I realized after the 1 month is that I hated that song so much. I never wanted to play it again. I never wanted to sing it again. And I thought, if I continue with this, I'm going to hate music. And I love music, so I just decided to stop. What a terrible excuse that is, but it's how I was feeling at the time.
Maybe your New Year's resolution could be find a good 夜校 night school and pick up the guitar once again.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe.
Just I won't start with Oasis this time, I guess.
No, find a song that you already hate.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
And there are many ways that young people are fun and finding pleasure in their life, improving themselves a little bit, or just merely enjoy life a little bit. And I am very happy to see many of them are incorporating them in their New Year's resolutions.
Yeah, don't forget, we're here for a short time, a limited amount of time. So don't forget to enjoy your life if you can, right?
That might be one of the most important things in life. And that brings us to the end of today's Takeaway Chinese. I'm Niu Honglin here with Steve Hatherley. For more episodes of the show, you can visit our website at radio.cgtn.com and go to the column podcast. You can also listen to the show and read the script there. Find us wherever you listen to your favorite podcast. Just search for Takeaway Chinese. Don't forget to leave your questions, comments, and a 5-star rating. And for this episode, maybe tell us your New Year's resolution as well. 感谢收听，我们下次再见。
Thank you, 谢谢. See you next time.